Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. What if I told you that bigger and faster doesn't always mean stronger? What if the thing that looks the most powerful isn't actually the hardest to stop? Picture this: a massive truck moving slowly down the road, and right next to it, a small sports car flying past at incredible speed. Which one would be harder to stop? Your instinct might say the truck, because it's bigger, or maybe the car, because it's faster. But the real answer is more interesting than that. Because the truth is, power isn't just about soul, and it isn't just about speed. It's about something deeper, something called momentum. Momentum is one of the most important ideas in physics, but once you really understand it, you start seeing it everywhere, in real life, in sports, in accidents, in success, even in your own habits. So let's break it down. Simply, momentum is how much motion power something has, and that depends on two things: how much mass it has and how fast it's moving. In physics, we write it like this: momentum equals mass times velocity. That's it. Simple, but powerful, because it tells us something surprising. You don't need to be the biggest or the fastest to have the most impact. Let's go back to that example. The truck is heavy but slow. The sports car is light but fast. Both have momentum, but depending on the situation, either one could be harder to stop. This is why, in real life, a fast-moving small object can sometimes hit just as hard or harder than something much bigger. Think about a bullet, tiny but extremely fast. That speed gives it massive momentum. Now compare that to a slow-moving bus. Huge. But if it's barely moving, its momentum is actually low. So here's the key idea. Momentum isn't about size alone, and it isn't about speed alone. It's about the combination. And once you understand that, you start seeing why bigger and faster isn't always better. Because sometimes more speed makes something harder to control. Imagine trying to stop suddenly while walking versus sprinting. When you're walking, you can stop almost instantly. But when you're sprinting, your body keeps going. You stumble, you lose balance. Why? Momentum. Your speed increased, so your momentum increased. And now it takes more force to stop you. This is why athletes train so carefully, not just to move faster, but to control that speed. Because uncontrolled momentum can lead to mistakes or even injuries. And this idea goes far beyond physics. Think about habits. When you first start something new, it feels slow, difficult, like nothing is happening. But over time, as you keep going, you build momentum, and suddenly things start to feel easier, more natural, more automatic. That's momentum in your life. But here's where it gets interesting. Momentum can work against you too. If you build bad habits, they gain momentum. And just like a fast-moving object, they become harder to stop. This is why small actions matter, because they build momentum in one direction or the other. Now let's go back to physics for a moment. There's another important idea. Stopping momentum. To stop something moving, you need force. The more momentum it has, the more force you need. That's why it's harder to stop a moving train than a bicycle, not just because it's big, but because it has enormous momentum. And this leads to an important principle. It's often easier to prevent momentum than to stop it later. That's true in physics and in life. It's easier to avoid speeding up too much than to suddenly try to stop. It's easier to build good habits early than to break bad ones later. Momentum builds slowly, quietly, but powerfully. And once it builds, it carries you forward, whether you want it to or not. So, here's the real takeaway. Don't just focus on being bigger or faster. Focus on control, direction, consistency, because momentum isn't just about how fast you go. It's about where you're headed and whether you can stop when you need to. So next time you see something moving fast or something big and powerful, ask yourself, how much momentum does it really have? And more importantly, can it be controlled? Because in the end, the strongest force isn't size or speed, it's momentum, and how you use it changes everything. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.